Hi Virgo, welcome back to the Astrology 33 channel. This is your mid-June 2025 love reading. Thank you to those of you who have liked, viewed, shared, and subscribed to the channel. I appreciate all of that. For those of you new to the channel, as far as what we have in front of us, it's what I call the bridge and the gap spread. And the way it works is we'll look at the past, present, future energies between you and the main love interest. We'll pull some more cards as well to help with the bridge and the gap dynamic. As far as the decks being used, on the left side we have the Lover's Path Tarot, on the right side we have the Romantic Tarot. And also keep in mind it's a general reading, so I'm going to be referring to the card to the left as the energy and the card to the right is the other person's. If you feel like it's the other way around in your situation, then definitely trust that. Alright, so with all that out of the way, we'll get started. Past energy on your side, we have transformation. So this is the equivalent of the death card in traditional tarot, which is Scorpio energy. So yeah, could just be saying that the two of you might have actually parted ways with each other in the past, or maybe this is even a cycle that you guys have tended to repeat historically as far as the on-again, off-again dynamic between the two of you. But yeah, whatever the case may be, this says to me that more than likely during that Scorpio full moon we had recently, you guys might have gone through a significant shift in the connection. Right, past energy on their side, we have the King of Wands. So yeah, so if we look at the body language of this person, right, they don't look like they necessarily would put in a lot of effort to work on things, right, if there were some kind of a conflict, things along those lines. So, keeping in mind that this Leo energy here is a fixed energy, and then so was that Scorpio energy, right? Could just be saying that the two of you might have been really set in your ways around the situation in the past, and that could have led to a conflict that wasn't easy to resolve. All right, present energy on your side, we have love. So this is the equivalent of the Lovers in traditional tarot, and this is a Gemini energy. And of course, we're currently still in Gemini energy, so it could just be saying that now, as we've been moving through Gemini season, you might be feeling a lot better as far as the connection goes. And this could also be an indicator of what we were saying, where maybe there's an on-again, off-again dynamic with your connection with this person. But either way, it seems like you're feeling a lot better about the connection in the present. Right, present energy on their side, we have the Seven of Cups. So still some Scorpio energy here, but at least there's a bit more of a flexible energy going on. So while it's still fixed, whereas we see mutable on your side, I feel like this is saying that now things might be getting a bit more harmonious between the two of you in the present. Right, future energy on your side, we have balance. So this is the equivalent of temperance in traditional tarot, which actually is a Sagittarius energy, and we're just about to have that Sagittarius full moon. So it could just be pointing to that as far as the timeline goes. But either way, we do see a continuation of at least you feeling like things are going a lot better than they were in the past. So, if there was this on again, off again dynamic, it definitely seems like you guys are moving through the on phase now. Or if this was just a one-time thing where there might have been a temporary split, looks like things are vastly improving now too. All right, and future energy on their side, we have the Sun. So technically this is a Leo energy here, as far as Leo is ruled by the Sun, and I mean we could see that with the symbolism in this particular deck as well, right? So, for some of you this could be pointing to a timeline that's saying, as we get closer to Leo season, then they might be feeling really firm and ready to give more to the connection as well. But another thing I'm noticing too is that you guys have all major arcana here, whereas this person has the major arcana in the future position. So it could just be saying that maybe you guys might have felt more strongly about the connection initially than this person, and it's, taking them longer to get there, but eventually they will feel bright and optimistic around the connection as well, which obviously would improve things if you're both feeling positively toward it. All right, so bottom of the deck on your side, we have Fortune. So this could just be saying that part of this might be due to having the shift of Jupiter, because this is a Jupiter energy from Gemini into Cancer, which is a more supportive energy for you guys in that regard. So yeah, it could just be saying that it could be as simple as that simple change of those energies could be what's improving the situation between the two of you. But if not that, it could even just be saying that if you look at the artwork there, maybe you're going to get some signs and synchronicities through music, maybe even through dreams, as far as how best to approach this connection. But it definitely looks like there's improvement there. And beneath that, we actually have the Ten of Coins as well, which is another positive indicator, especially for you guys since that's a Virgo energy. Right, and bottom of the deck on their side, we have the Nine of Swords. So Gemini energy here. So yeah, could just be saying that, especially if there was some kind of a split between the two of you, however short-lived it may have been. This could just be saying that, given that it is a Gemini energy, they could have just reached a point where they might have started to look at things through a different lens and started to, potentially see the possibility of missing out on the opportunity with you, right? If they were to stay set in their ways. So that could have been what caused them to come forward in a bit more of a flexible manner and then start to get things back on track between the two of you. All right, so we'll see what we get from the Oracle cards. First, we'll see what we get from the Messages of Love Oracle card deck here. I'm going to give this a few shuffles. Okay, and I'll take this card here. And next I'll do the same thing with the Wisdom Oracle deck. I'm going to give this a few shuffles and we'll pull a card from here too. Alright, I'll take this card here, get this out of the way, and we'll take a look at that Messages of Love card first. Alright, we have Past Life Love. It says, your soul remembers this intense connection. So, funny enough, when I was talking about transformation, right, saying that maybe this was an on again, off again thing, and given the intensity of you guys having all major arcana cards on your side too, that could definitely be a possibility, right? So, even if it wasn't on again, off again in this lifetime, it could just be saying that maybe this is something you guys have been revisiting, and you do recognize them from a past life. But we'll see what the Wisdom Oracle adds to the mix. All right, we have a change in the wind. There's the artwork. And the number is 12. So, see what this has to say. All right, the relationship message says relationships go through periods where partners seem out of sync with each other and stormy emotions and moods threaten to take down the ship. Perhaps someone has a change of heart and leaves. These rough seas offer opportunities for mutual growth, a way for you to understand your own heart better, and to know what you need to be truly happy. Rest assured that whatever is happening now, good will come from it. Take temporary shelter and remove yourself from drama. The air will clear and everything will be fresh and new again. This too shall pass. So yeah, reading that message definitely sounds more like the energy you guys have been in the past. So, given that this is the present energy, but it is for mid-June, maybe you're not going to be feeling this energy right away. But for me, that says the majority of you all have already gone through that phase, and now you're going to see the air clear like it mentioned it would in the message as well. So definitely a positive message there. So hopefully that resonated for you guys. We'll wrap up there, and I'll see you all next month. All right, bye.